Hi, welcome to She Spice. Rumors from far and wide suggest that Kim Kardashian and Justin Bieber's mysterious film from Diddy's gatherings has been spilled, igniting a flood of outrage. Purportedly, Kim was engaged in a portion of Diddy's infamous exercises, with these cases supported by the spilled film and implicating correspondence. Media outlets are humming with shock over these claims, which have prompted serious lawful issues and a tremendous public reaction for both Kim and Diddy heightened the show when a film surfaced of Kim supposedly abusing Justin Bieber at one of Diddy's gatherings, apparently spilled by Justin Music himself. I feel disregarded right now. Music wow, L to me again. You smell astonishing. How old are you? Thank you. How old are you? I'm 16. I'll be 17 in like 14 days. I absolutely easily forget smelling that wonderful at 16 like I was. That was restricted. Wow, take a gander at your eyes. What music do you listen to? I don't need her to lose it. I don't need her to, go through anything I went through. I don't want that for anyone. Would you rather be exposed in front of an audience during one full cell or drink a cup of mixed worms? Answer Justin Bieber. I have, like young lady fans, I can't go. Music and Vision realize I got B hello. This is a brand. Music knew he's in you at any point. Seen the film 48 Hours right currently. He's having 48 hours with Diddy him and his kid. They're having the hours of their lives. Like where we hanging out furthermore. What we doing? We can't actually uncover, however, it's certainly a 15-year-old's fantasy, You realize, okay, not terrible, but not great either. I will be driving this 1 year from now. No doubt when you get 16 come out. You realize I'm 15. You can ride in the pet. I got my parrot that logjam delayed down with care. It's hard yet, You realize these are the discussions that will bring change and bring a degree of cognizance to individuals that can say, I want to truly investigate myself. Where am I at and ew. You know whether Justin's ready to be defenseless where he's at. Then you realize I can do exactly the same thing, man. You great. I'm great. How you youthful sibling, all that's great selling out fields and everything beginning to act different, Hugh. You ain't been calling me and hanging out the manner in which we used to hang out well. You haven't. You attempt to reach out to me, through all my you realize accomplices and so forth, yet you never truly got my number. So what shoot did you do? I did a shoot in the Bahamas with Justin Bieber. How old is Justin? 16 during the shoot. Justin said, God, I have an epithet for yourself, and I resemble what he's like, cougar. Does he have a keen interest in you? I have no clue. Do you have a keen interest in him? Better believe it, Kim. Do you have eyes only for him if he is only 18? Stand by. You know a great deal all around the web about how you're a cougar. Kim Kardashian and Justin Bieber's photo shoot was a remarkable encounter. The subject of the shoot was the alumni, and a portion of the photographs were very interesting. For example, the pair running near the ocean and clasping hands in wet garments. Kim shielded the photograph shoot, expressing that it was all for entertainment. Only Justin alluded to Kim as a cougar during their time together. Kim likewise referenced that she would have dated him, assuming that he was very nearly 18 and showing that she was drawn to him around then. Yet that is not even the creepiest thing that Kim K has supposedly finished, from taking cash from different big names to possibly presenting youngsters to Diddy for his gatherings. Kim's inclusion goes further than anyone could imagine. Her organizations, once seen as her distinguishing strength, presently seem, by all accounts, to be simple fronts for hazier dealings in secret. This unwinding started when an extremely observant TikToker saw Kim's unexpected virtual entertainment cleanse of Diddy on the entirety of her foundation 24 hours before the federal authorities struck each of the 3 of his homes currently. Is this an incident improbable on the grounds that Kim's impulses kicked in, detecting inconvenience not too far off, and quickly slicing connections to disengage herself from Diddy? All that Kim does is determined, so I don't rule out for her that this is simply that she actually happened to just unfollow Diddy before this went down. She was really following Diddy after Cassie settled her claim, so 24 hours before the attack, she unfollowed the music. The situation starts to get interesting with Kim and Diddy's supposed game plan and contribution to a Britney Lance's-like conservatorship, with endeavors to recreate it in Kim's own life. Kim Kardashian purportedly had a few tapes. Furthermore, sound tapes that were really recovered in the strike at P homes. So Kim Kardashian supposedly has been a high-profile person to get close enough to secret data, for example, reports and highly confidential data on weapons. You all got to see this gander at this grip on Kim Kardashian. In the FBI examination, at first a quake undermining her painstakingly developed picture has transformed into an out-and-out quake taking steps to inundate her whole realm. Spilled data illustrates a lady who supposedly utilized an enticing veneer to veil a heartless desire, building reports and mysteries like weapons. Kim Kardashian has wound up at the focal point of a thrilling outrage, with government specialists uncovering a stunning plot, supposedly organized by the unscripted television star. The Government Department of Examination and FBI have revealed upsetting subtleties, blaming Kardashian for a plan including medicating Heil men to pile vital archives for individual advancement and coercion purposes. Yes, you heard that right. They are blaming her for binding beverages and things of that nature, so this story gets considerably more insane. Clearly, each of the different organizations possessed by the vehicle Jenners are tax evasion machines, which L. Taylor assists them with by expanding their profit and giving them cash. The Jenners have taken numerous credits out through L. Taylor to back different resources. So, what all began with an individual named Lo Taylor? She's a tricky Hollywood chief, holding strings in the background. Her history incorporates organizing Britney Lance's conservatorship and apparently focusing on different Veeps like Lindsay Lohan. Yet it doesn't stop there. You see Kris Jenner's contribution to a disputable church, which supposedly used to channel quiet cash from Diddy, as one more layer to this complicated snare of double dealing. Lo Taylor's connections to the church and her set of experiences taking advantage of famous people through conservatorships illustrate insatiability and control. So it fundamentally goes. Kris Jenner has this congregation, and on the board of this congregation is Lo Taylor. Kris Jenner makes every last bit of her little girls contribute 10% of their pay to this congregation, and each and every individual who's a piece of this congregation needs to pay $1,000 per month to be a piece of it, and what occurs with that cash is purportedly Lo Taylor takes care of Diddy's casualties with this cash, so they're doing this all for the sake of God, which is so crazy to me, and who might have thought, assuming that you were taking a gander at this, you would figure hey, could never follow through with something like this. Well, it turns out they are particularly propelled by covetousness and cash changes individuals. Clearly. So what might be said about Kanye West's cases of being over-medicated? Britney's difficulty. They attempted to sedate me. I was depleted. They wrongly analyzed me. And when I asked them how much of him you needed to put me on precisely, it took them 4 days to answer, since they were humiliated about the sum, and I would not take this right. You grasped that in the event that I had taken the prescription, I wouldn't be here, and it would have been worse. He was profoundly pained. We miss him, we love his music. However, while they would have Britney Lance's, look, they would have Michael Jackson or more awful definitely. So look what they took a gander at how they treated Britney when she went in. She was worn out, she was depleting, she was not doing great yet. 10 years of that surgeon destroyed her mind. You can see it now. You can see there. It's not quite a bit of her with respect to the conservatorship. There were conversations about setting Kane under one to limit his frankness and inconsistent way of behaving, while at the same time giving Kim command over his funds. Anyway, those plans never appeared Kanye would profit from mental help. However, on a very basic level, many accept he has a more grounded moral compass than Kim. Since they're parted, Kanye has reprimanded Kris and promised to shield his girls from comparable abuse. Regardless, Kim Kardashian has been engaged with a few pretty obscure brands that have been blamed for supposedly dealing digger photographs of small children with teddy bears. Yet these teddy bears are hung directly up BDSM gear. No doubt, that is a rich bear in a dark strap and a calfskin saddle. Notice the darkening eyes and studded cowhide coat on the other bear in a chaotic youngster's room. This picture likewise has alert tape with the word bayen, aka play, on the name of the brand and the name of a wicked Hebrew scripture. For what reason is this kid drowsy on the lounge chair, while a few wine glasses are glaringly shown in the forefront? You can't miss them. For what reason does Balenciaga maintain that a kid should be in this image? Yes, however, stand by, it deteriorates. See this satchel being advanced on Balenciaga's site from the now cancelled 2023 mission. From the beginning, this simply seems to be an office-themed shoot. However, look carefully under the satchel. Desk work ends up being a report from a genuine high legal dispute that discusses the lawfulness of advancing kid porn. Find it in the US of V. Williams. That is a somewhat strange hidden treat. It's basically impossible. Subscribe She Spice for more videos.